Guys, Ben here from the Surf Clinic, just giving you the forecast for this weekend. We're still in February, still a bit wild and stormy, so we've had a bit of a week of big waves and big tides and big winds, so it's been a bit full on. Some of the guys up north have been getting some great waves up around Mullaghmore and stuff. But let's have a little chat about lahinch this weekend. Firstly, it's going to be big swell. However, it's kind of coming, a lot of it's coming from the northwest, which means a lot of it gets blocked out. So Saturday around 12, you're looking at 13-foot swell, 12-second period, but it's coming from the northwest, so a lot of that's going to miss us. And then as the day goes on, that slowly decreases that swell size. But you're still looking at well overhead high waves, probably double overhead high waves on the beach, and something like head high on the reefs. The big issue really is that the wind's going to be strong. It's going to be onshore, 25 mile an hour, decreasing as the day goes on. So being realistic, the beach is going to be big walls of water, a lot of movement, a lot of drag up and down the beach. But if you want to get in and practice skills, it's not a bad day to get out there and just bash away. Don't expect to be getting out far, but have loads of power coming up behind you, which is going to help you on your way. Sunday is a little bit smaller. It's 11.5 foot, 8-second period, which is a lot of wind chop swell. But as the day goes on, that starts building and building as well. And you're looking at very, very strong winds. Winds are swinging around all over the place. Got quite a lot of storm coming. So by lunchtime, it's 30 miles an hour with 45 mile an hour gusts. So if it's hitting that kind of swell, you're better off just letting it off, to be honest with you. Even just managing your board in anything over 30 mile an hour winds is going to be difficult, particularly if the swell picks up any, or if the gusts pick up any more than that. The other massive thing is it's massive tides this weekend as well, which is only going to add to the drag and the tide pushing around. So on Saturday you can be in the water from about 10:30 till 4:30, and on Sunday from about 10 till 4:30. But because it is 5.5 meter tides, it's the usual rule of 2 hours either side high tide changes. So you're really looking at 2.5 hours of high tide you can't get in the water. So really, it's a hard work weekend. It's going to be a lot of slog, a lot of walls of white water, good bit of effort. There isn't too many shelter places that are going to work off this. Check out our pictures on Monday, because quite interestingly, the swell, just shooting down to it, the forecast for Monday is 35 foot swell, 18-second period, with a 45 mile an hour to 50 mile an hour wind behind it. So that's a massive storm coming in on Monday morning. It's going to hit lahinch. Hopefully it isn't going to do the damage that it did last year, because the tides are slightly smaller. But there's a few people going to get wet, I reckon, on Monday. So keep an eye on the space, and we'll show you some pictures and footage hopefully on Monday. Last thing to let you know about, next weekend we're doing a kind of end of winter celebration. So we're on a weekend package, which is 2 nights in Lahinch Lodge B&B, 2 surf lessons, a theory class, a pop-up class, and video analysis class, all in. We're going to try and take over the lodge for the weekend, get our videos set up, do lots of pop-ups, and basically get down and do lots of technical surfing coaching for the whole weekend. And seeing that Randaddies have just reopened and they've rebranded, Randaddies are going to do a special deal for us. So we're going to get a 4-course meal in there as well. All of that for just €130. So that's 2 surf lessons, 2 nights accommodation, 3 theory sessions, plus a 4-course meal in Randaddies for just €130 for next weekend only. So if you're interested for the 28th and the 1st, give me a call, give me an email, drop us a line. Alright, listen, have a good weekend. Batten down the hatches on Monday, and we'll talk to you soon.